Hi, in this video I'm going to work on the soul. So let's put some wear and tear to that. So first I'm going to put very basic surface noise to give some overall noise variation. You can see this soul has a little bit like noisy look, and it has some scratches and some wear and tear going on here on these edges. So let's first put this overall noise, overall variation, and I'm going to show you some new thing here. I'm going to show you what is morph target. So let's go to morph target here first, and I'm going to click on the store empty. So in a minute you are going to understand this. So let's click on store empty on this. Make sure you are on the highest subdivision level when you do this. Okay, so now let's create the detail on a layer. So let's create it on a layer. So on the soul. So now I'm going to use surface noise. So let's go to surface and noise. Here I'm not going to use any alpha for it. I'm going to use a noise, by default noise, and you'll get this by default here. You can see the noise is here, and I want some kind of carving things. So it's kind of now concrete. So I'm going to adjust this curve. Now this curve is straight. So let's make this curve something like this. And you can see when I start to do this, you can see when I adjust this, it's flat. These areas are flat, and here we are getting these dents or these holes, you can see. So we can put this kind of details. So let me first put a very generic noise, which is a very soft noise overall. So again, you can scale the noise here. So let's make something like this, and let's say okay. So this is the base. So I'm going to apply to the mesh, and when you apply, it might decrease the intensity a little bit. So I think for the base this is fine, and on top of this I'm going to add another noise. So let's click on this, and this time I'm going to put the different noise here. So let's adjust it. I'm going to put this kind of holes by adjusting this curve like this. So just put a point anywhere you want, and you can adjust that there. Okay, I want something like this, and here you can see some holes. So let's say okay, and I believe this is looking good. So now as you can see, it's everywhere. Now if let's say I don't want something here, so I want a little variation, so I can use the morph brush now. So let's go to morph brush here, and because earlier I just kept that morph target, so I did that because of this, because I want to use this morph target. Now when I use this brush, it's going to bring that morph position here. So it's like bringing that back. By this way I can decrease the details here and there, like by bringing it the back thing. So you can put some variation here and there. Okay, very subtle but very important. Then let's put some manual cracks here to these edges. You can even go ahead and like break these sharp edges by using trim dynamic, or let's say trim dynamic. You can break these edges because we are using these, so it might break like this. So you can do this as well. Okay, and let's see how to put some kind of cracks. So let's use a different brush for that. So let's go to Lightbox and go to brush and go to slash here, and use this slash brush, slash one, and here you can see this brush is using a particular alpha for it, and with this you can put scratches like this. So I'm going to put some scratches here. So let's decrease the intensity. So you can do this, and you can again use some different alphas to bring some Now let's say I want some kind of noisiness, so let's take this alpha, which is the alpha 8, and let's drag it. So try to get some variations. You can again put some mod and those kind of things. So let's decrease this and let's put again anything which helps to make it realistic. So let's undo it. I don't like this. So in the next video I'm going to put some stitch lines to this shoe base here, you can see, and like this. Let me show you here, and we are going to put some kind of wavy pattern there like this. So let's see that in the next video.